What if your dog lived on the moon for a year? 1 hour, your dog is utterly confused. In 1/6 gravity, a simple tail wag sends his hindquarters drifting upward. He tries to bark at a lunar rock, but without an atmosphere, the sound only travels through his suit as radio, sounding like a confused astronaut. Day 7. He masters the super zoomies. Your dog realizes he can leap 3 meters high to catch a floating ball. However, you notice he is getting frustrated because the ball takes forever to come down, and his good boy landings are more like awkward crash landings in the moon dust. Day 30. Muscle atrophy begins. Without the constant pull of Earth's gravity, your dog's powerful leg muscles start to shrink. He feels lighter than a feather, but his heart doesn't have to pump as hard to move blood, making him the most relaxed floating golden retriever in history. Day 90. His biological clock is a mess. With 14 days of sunlight followed by 14 days of darkness, your dog doesn't know when dinner time is anymore. He starts howling at the Earth, which hangs perfectly still in the sky like a giant, glowing tennis ball he could never fetch. Day 180. Bone density loss becomes critical. His skeleton is now much more fragile due to the lack of mechanical loading. Even though he looks like a fluffy space explorer, his paws are now as delicate as glass, and he spends most of his time gracefully drifting through the lunar base. 1 year, he is now a moon dog through and through. If you brought him back to Earth, the 1G gravity would feel like being crushed by an elephant. He would be unable to stand, having traded his terrestrial strength for the ability to perform slow-motion backflips in the silence of the lunar craters.